In this lesson, you will learn about equivalent time periods. We're going to be able to explore the relationships among time. First, let's look at a traditional clock. We have our clock with the hour hand, the minute hand, and some clocks have a second hand. The clock in our classroom has a red second hand. You can remember the hour hand is the shortest because the word hour is the shortest, only 4 letters. And the minute hand is the longer hand, and you can remember that because the word minute has more letters and is longer. So if you look at the seconds compared to minutes, there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. If you look at a traditional clock, there are these little teeny marks all the way around. And when the second hand goes by, there are 60 of those little marks on a clock. So there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. There are also 60 minutes in 1 hour. And again, each little mark represents a minute. And if you count by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Now when you get to the 60, you don't say it's 1:60. You would say it's 2 o'clock. For those 00, you would say o'clock. There are 24 hours in 1 day. And if you think back to one of our videos that we've seen before, there is 12 hours in the AM, or from midnight up until lunchtime. And there are 12 hours for PM, from lunchtime until midnight. So 12 plus 12 is 24 hours in 1 day. There are 7 days in a week. We know that there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days in a week. And on a traditional calendar you can see here, there are 7 spots for this calendar. Now notice the 1 starts over, it doesn't start right at the beginning. This day was March, back in the last month, and then April starts here. And this calendar is just an example of what a calendar, it's not a real example of 2013 or 2014 calendar, it's just a made-up calendar. So I have a trick for you to help you remember the days in a month. How many days are in each month? You might already know this trick, so you can teach your friends. So you hold up your fist, and you're going to focus on your knuckles, which I call the mountains, and the little space in between, which I call the valley. So mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain. Then you go to your next one, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain. Or you can do it all in the same hand. Mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, mountain. Notice there's 2 mountains side by side. So let's see what that means for the days in a month. In January, there are always 31 days. So if we look at this, the top knuckle means 31. Then if you go down to a valley, February has usually 28 days, sometimes 29 days if it's a leap year. And then you have a mountain, March, 31. And then April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So let's look at this. The first knuckle, the mountain, is 31. February is an exception. It's 28 or 29 depending on whether it's a leap year or not. And then, so March, May, July, August, October, and December all are on the mountains or on the knuckles. Those are all 31 days. So your mountains equal 31. Or you can remember they're higher, they're bigger, so they are the biggest number, 31. And then all of the valleys, April, June, September, November, those are all 30 days. Or you can remember the lowest point or the lower number is 30. So the mountains are 31, the valleys are 30, with an exception of February. So let's review through that. January has 31, February has 28 or 29, March has 31, April has 30, May has 31, June has 30, July has 31, August, notice those two side by side, has 31, September has 30, October has 31, November has 30, December has 31, and then you start back over again. Pretty cool. So there are that many days in each month, and that will help you remember. There are 365 1/4 days in 1 year. And that 1/4, that's where we get our leap year from. We don't count just a fourth of a year each year. We put it all into one day and make February have 29 days instead of 28 days every 4 years. There are 12 months in 1 year. And if you can say them, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There are 12 months in 1 year. Now, with all of those facts, let's apply your knowledge. Let's say Johnny ran every day for 3 weeks, every single day. How many days did he run altogether? Well, if you use your knowledge, how many days are in a week? There are 7. And how many weeks did he run? He ran 3 weeks. So we can multiply 7 days times 3 weeks equals 21. He ran for 21 days. He must have been training for a marathon or a 5K. The second example, the bookstore had a sale that lasted all of March, April, and May. Dawn worked every day of this sale except for the 2 weeks she went on vacation. How many days did she work? Wow, so they had a sale going on for 3 months. Let's look at what those 3 months were. March, April, and May. And we want to know how many days did she work. First, we have to figure out how many days are in each of those months. So this is a 2-step problem. I'm going to do my work over here. My first step, I need to figure out March, April, and May. Get out your fist. January, February. March has 31. April and May. April has 30. May has 31. Now you add it up. So 92 days, but then it says except for the 2 weeks she was on vacation. So she went on vacation for 2 weeks. She didn't have to work those 2 weeks. We know that 1 week is 7 days. So 2 weeks is 14 days. Okay. So the sale went on for 92 days. She went on vacation for 14 days. So we need to now figure out 92 minus 14. Well, 2 minus 4, more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Make the 2 a 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. So she worked for 78 days.